Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Didn't he go away? No, I didn't. Actually back. I've been a little sick for quite some time. And I know, you're thinking, here he goes with a cigarette in his mouth again. Shut the fuck up. I know the dangers of cigarettes. I don't need you people on YouTube preaching to me about putting out the cigarettes. I'll put out the cigarette when I'm done this cigarette. When I'm done this cigarette, I'm going to quit. And I'm going to quit until such time as I want to have another cigarette. So, that's it. I just want to actually talk to you guys today about, ironically, about bitching. Now bitching, pissing, and moaning is fine. It's good. You need to do it. Primarily, you need to do it to ensure that you don't, kick down the church door and rush in with an AK-47 after bottling everything up. Bitching's a great thing. But what people need to do is stop dedicating their lives to bitching. Okay? Enough is enough. There's bitching and complaining about stuff that's relevant, and there's bitching and complaining just to do it. And the latter is of no use to anyone. It really isn't. If that's all you do, you're just proving yourself to be a pain in the ass. Now, if you want to dedicate your life to being a pain in the ass, that's also your prerogative. Nothing wrong with that either. But don't bitch about stupid stuff. Okay, I mean, you see how infrequently I upload these things. Well, that's because I, do it at night, in the solace of my own sanctuary, if you will. When I'm done all the stuff that I have to do during the day. When I'm done all the important shit that is required of me to maintain a household and to, maintain gainful employment and all that stuff. Then I do a YouTube video and I bitch and complain and I'm a complete asshole, and I completely acknowledge that I'm an asshole. And I'm fine with it. So, the other thing that my cigarette keeps going out and it's just really pissing me off. Shut up, it's not a sign. The other thing that inspired me to jump back on YouTube is I actually checked my email today and people are still leaving comments on this Valis thing. I'm over it. Why aren't you? Is your life that devoid of purpose that you need to go and seek shit that was done and over with weeks ago and then leave some stupid asinine comment? What? Fucking knock it off. There's more important stuff to deal with out there. That bit is done and over with. That body has been laid to rest. No reason to dig it up. There's no reason at all to get into it again. It's tiresome now. Done. It's over with. It wasn't about seeking subscribers. It was about me doing what I thought was the right thing to do, and I went overboard with it, and I spoke to Valis via Skype and cleared the air with him. Now, to him, as an individual, I owed the apology. Not to you little fucking wankers out there, not to you 13 to 17-year-olds who started all of a sudden, viewing these videos and just shitting out your mouths. You, I don't owe shit. Stay the fuck in school. Valis, I owed the apology to, so I apologized to him personally via Skype. It's squashed. Leave it be. Let it go. There's other things that have to be dealt with. I mean, this world, this society is fucked up beyond all recognition. There's other things to deal with. And to those of you who left those comments about, Me not doing anything, in real life with my life against this is you know nothing. You know absolutely nothing. I actually dedicate a good portion of my time to that cause and to ending that abomination. So it's not just about one YouTuber. It just happened that that particular YouTuber crossed my path at the wrong time. On that note, that's done and over with. So, if you have anything to say about the whole Valis thing, just bottle it up. Seriously, just get over it. I'm over it. Promise is over it. You get over it. And I just wanted to pop my face onto YouTube again and say that I am in fact alive. Yes, despite the smoking. And I will be coming back and doing all kinds of things on all kinds of other relevant topics. Education, society, any pretty much anything you can think of. I'll never run out of things to bitch about. Nobody ever does run out of things to bitch about. But that being said, understand this. I do not dedicate my life to bitching and complaining. The most important... bitching and complaining is step 1. It's a 12-step program. And step 1 is bitching and complaining, is recognizing that something is wrong. Okay? Step 2 is taking actions to correct that. Now, they kind of go hand in hand. You need to do both. You can't just do one. You can't sit back and bitch and complain and whine and cry and then, go play World of Warcraft and not do anything about it. That's dumb. It's juvenile. Okay, point blank. What you need to do is recognize that something is wrong and find out what actions you can take to correct whatever is wrong. Now, as an individual, as a single person, not anything you can do on a grand level, really. You need to get people behind you if you choose to dedicate yourself to a cause, obviously. But it's a start. And primarily, that's what it's about. Is that start. Don't whine and cry and piss and moan and then go off and do something else that's completely irrelevant to the cause and then come back and whine and cry and piss and moan some more. Do something about it. A majority of my rants are going to be calls to action, to do something about it, to get involved in programs in your neighborhoods and in your communities, to put an end to some of these abominations. And they are abominations, there's a lot of them. But I equate it to, the people that bitch about the government. Do you vote? Because if you don't vote, shut the fuck up. There's plenty of people out there, and especially we have an election coming up in New Jersey. People complain, it's fucked up, I'm not going to vote for this and I'm not going to vote for that, I'm not even going to bother voting, my vote doesn't count. Then when the state is completely fucked up and on its ear, don't complain. You didn't have a hand in trying to fix it. Don't complain. Period. So, in summation, just the whole point of this rambling off the top of my head is think about it. To complain or not to complain? That's the question.